Hello, guys. Welcome to the new episode of the Topcast. Today, I'm here with Yasin,
Hello, Eymen.
and today we're going to be talking about FOMO, which is an abbreviation for fear of missing out. So, Yasin can go ahead and explain a bit of that.
So, fear of missing out is a sociological and psychological effect of our society has been having problems with. Actually, do you remember the last time you made a decision by your complete logic? It's so hard to remember, right? There are many factors like friends, your family, your maybe social media, your school, your environment actually. To be honest, almost all of your environment is affecting how you make a decision, even the smallest one. If you are going to do a homework or go to a party with your friends, that is fear of missing out.
So, let me give you guys an example about what FOMO is. So, today I'm going to be taking FOMO from a more of like a consumerism standpoint because consumerism is one of the key reasons why FOMO exists in the first place. So let's talk about Apple, one of the biggest corporations in the world. You probably know Apple if you aren't living under a rock. So Apple usually releases products annually. This is with phones, tablets, etc., etc. They release a ton of products, and well, basically, it has kind of garnered a culture where you have to buy the new product that comes out every year if you're following technology. So this is one of the key reasons why FOMO exists because well, every year they release a new product, which isn't really different from the last year's product, and well, everybody flocks to that new product because they don't want to miss out. And when somebody doesn't, they kind of basically shame them into buying the new product. That way, even if you aren't really affected by the new technology or the new features that come with that new product, you feel the need to buy it because, well, everybody else has, and why don't you, you know? It becomes, well, a feeling inside your mind where, oh, I didn't buy that new product, I should have, you know? There's a lot of things that I could do with it, and, well, basically you don't use them. This is one of the, I guess, examples of FOMO, and it has its place in a lot of different ways. It has a psychological, it has basically consumerism stuff. There's a ton of ways where FOMO exists, and this is one of those examples. So, Yasin, you can take it away.
So you probably can do most of the things that you want to with your old phone, you know. There's not much of a difference between iPhone 15 and iPhone 16, and price is nothing to be compared of. Let's say your half of your class is probably buying iPhone 16. You have iPhone 15 or maybe 14. There's not much of a difference. But if you see them using those phones every day, maybe like in your class, maybe in breaks, you kind of feel the need to actually buy it.
Let's talk about another example of that. Games. Yeah, you guys know I like to talk about games. Most people who probably play games know about the Battle Pass system. It's where you pay for basically a ticket into getting more valuable rewards in the game by playing it. So when you spend money on the game, it gives you, I guess, this sort of permission to get these more valuable items, and you have to play the game more to obtain them. This is also another example of FOMO because, well, when you buy the Battle Pass, you feel like you have a responsibility to get those valuable items, so you play the game more. So it kind of sucks you into a loop where you spend money on the game to play the game even more. So,
Makes you addictive and progressively,
yeah.
which is actually the source of FOMO. There's 5 classifications for FOMO, and most of them is addictive aspects of maybe games, of social media, of maybe outside of the digital world, your job, your family, etc.
I mean, FOMO is basically an engineered thing. Okay, so let's turn back to brands, I guess. Brands basically hire psychologists and stuff like that to create this sense of FOMO inside you, so you buy the new product. This ties in with what Yasin said. on social media, the posts you see are basically tailored to make you more basically addicted to that personality. It tries to tie you in to getting that new thing that would, quote unquote, make you feel better than everyone else, make you feel more achieved. It gives you that promise of feeling better, that dopamine, to get you to work even more for that thing, to maybe spend money or stuff like that.
Back in the day, when there wasn't even a concept as social media, the people outside of our physical senses is much less felt, even counted as a person for an average human. But as the social media gets represented to many countries, the opinions, the feelings, the problems of other people that you don't even know, maybe you don't even see or heard, becomes much more significant to you because of the impact that you use social media. They have a huge maybe society community, so you kind of feel the need to feel maybe sorry, feel happy, or feel the empathy for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in today's world, there are a lot of things created by FOMO itself. So, you guys know about crypto coins, of course. There are a lot of crypto coins who are just created, and the advertisement for it is, it's the new big thing. You have to buy it. That's how they basically take off their brand. A lot of brands started doing this a while back. And basically, they create this sense of, well, missing out to make you buy into that product. They're launching this new Bitcoin, and it's going to be the biggest thing ever, and it's going to be so expensive, and you really have to buy it, because if you don't buy it, and then the coin's going to take off, and then you'll be left with nothing. They basically promise you that, and, well, it's not a legal issue, because they just say it's their financial opinion. And they basically suck you into this money hole where you just put more money in, and then until, well, you don't have any money left.
Yeah, the desire to get even more, even more, even more is, let's say, if you are happy with your own financial situation, or you have a home, you have a car, you have a happy family, you're happy with your job, then crypto gets represented to you. Yeah, and you feel like I have to buy this because I can get more money from it. You try and you fail, but you see so many people succeeding, then you feel sorry because you failed to make that much money from it. But if you look objectively, you were already happy with your life.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, even countries do this. The American dream is I guess, coined term for living a very nice life, not having to struggle with economical issues. And the American dream thing is advertised to other people in different countries as a way to, well, advertise America, so they can move to America, work, and they can achieve that American dream. They create a fear of missing out from that dream. Basically, live a happy life. A lot of things promise you that you're gonna be happier if you do that thing. Well, what they basically do is they just make you put that effort in, and when you don't get that happiness, it's your fault.
But it is not your fault. That's what they actually aim for. They trying to make you sorry and work much more harder, so that you can actually be a more useful pawn for them.
Yeah. So I think we can start talking about how you can get over FOMO and recognize that you are having a fear of missing out. So when you're in a situation where there's a new product that you want to buy, evaluate what benefits it will give you. So basically, there's a new phone released and everybody's talking about it. Go do some research and look up what new features the phone has. It has a better camera. Okay, so do I need a better camera? If I had the better camera, what would happen? Would I be, I don't know, happier? Would my post get more likes? What would be the benefits? And weigh those pros and cons and decide whether you want to go through with that thing. Because when you have that impulse, it's the most important thing to control it. You're not responsible for your impulses, but you're responsible for controlling those. So you should evaluate why you want that thing, what benefits it will have, and then decide based on that. That is basically the best way to beat FOMO.
Of course, the pros and cons list is an almost perfect way to deal with FOMO. It can decrease your FOMO progressively. And also for social media side, the digital side and the social side, you can set maybe auto timings for your maybe chats, DMs and stuff, or maybe stop using social media for a while. And after you start to use it again, you can make a plan for yourself. For example, I'm going to use social media 1 hour per day or maybe 7 hours per week. FOMO hour is an abbreviation for FOMO reduction. So basically, there's a plan that most of the psychologists they give you a plan for 5 classifications of FOMO. Your psychologists diagnose your FOMO and puts it into one of the 5 categories and gives you an FOMO R for that type.
All right, so time to talk about our FOMOs, or fears of missing out. So basically, one of the biggest FOMO fears of missing out of mine are missing out on a newly released game. When a new game releases and I happen to really like that game, everybody's talking about it, I would really want to play that game. And well, I go through a lot of lengths to get the get my hands on that game, whether it is sketchy or not. And I want to, try it, experience it, and well, it's one of the biggest fears of missing out of mine.
For me personally, I almost have FOMO for everything I see. If I see a drawing on my social media, I try to draw whatever they are drawing. If I see a movie, I instantly try to watch it if I have the chance. If I see a game, I try to play it, but my computer is, well, not too good.
All right, so I guess we should close it out. Thank you guys for watching this episode about FOMO. If you have fear of missing out, let us know in the comments below. Subscribe, hit that bell, all that jazz, donate, stuff like that. Give us money. All right, well, see you guys. Bye.
See ya.